Okay, look, we gotta, wait, hold on. Let's speed it up, okay. That's enough. We got a lot to talk about. We don't have a lot of time. For many reasons, I got a lot to do today, okay? I'm busy, I don't have a lot of time for this. It's not number one on my, and second of all, I don't have that much storage space, I'm realizing, on my, so. We just don't have that much time, so forget about it. So we're gonna go fast, but, good. Am I a little are things messy today? Yeah, let's be honest. Things are a little thrown together today. The room is not as it usually, it's not as clean as it usually would be. I'm not as clean as I usually would be. I don't want to hear a lot of complaints about that, okay? Sure, I'm wearing a hoodie, I'm wearing kind of dirty pants. They're kind of dirty. Is there 1970s, is there a mellow 1970s music playlist playing in the background? Yeah, there is. Was it just playing Rocket Man? Yeah, it was. It was playing Brandy before that. So, if you pick up on that, that's actually a gift to you. That's a royalty-free, that's not true. But we're back. Look, I'm here again. I know it's been a while since I posted actual content, as it were. Things have been crazy. I did a lot of other stuff. If you don't know about it, you're not a good fan. Back at it with these guys. This is a big fan favorite, and I've started writing stuff again, not for fun, for school. So I gotta sharpen these again. I write in wood and pencil. What about it? I take notes in wood and pencil. It's the only reliable. I don't want the government hacking my, mechanical pencil. I feel like I'm being a little mean. How are we doing? Are we all, hey. Are we all hanging in? How are you doing? I'm doing great. I miss you guys. But times are crazy, alright? Busy and scary. So, these are pretty sharp, but I feel like one of them is really not sharp, so that's what we're doing. We got a couple of things we gotta talk about, okay? Just things that have been on my mind. I just want to take you through my week. Not my week, actually. We're not gonna talk about what happened to me this week. It was mostly walking. It was a lot of eating Fig Newtons. That's actually true. That's not even a joke. That's not even a bit. I ate so many Fig Newtons this week. Fig Newtons, it's like, they call them cookies. It's like, okay, take a Nutri-Grain bar, scrape off all the, oats or whatever they put on the top of it. Now cut off the ends of it so you can see the jelly part in the middle. That jelly part is not going to be like apple cinnamon, it's not going to be strawberry, it's not going to be blueberry or anything like that. It's fig, and it's really chewy. It sounds British because it sounds gross. It sounds like a British thing where it's like, oh, we got Jammy Dodgers and we got Figgy Newtons. It's not. It's an American thing. But I've eaten so many of them in the last week. That was like lunch for some of my lunch today. Anyway, we're wasting precious time. We're wasting precious storage time and my personal time. We gotta get sharpening, and we gotta get talking about all the important stuff. This is already full, so that's, to get started, got this guy. Well, I'm a Mac man now. We're moving on up. Look, this channel started, when I started this, I was using a Dell. Most people would say actually a PC computer, got more options there, but look at this. Moving on up, I got a Mac. We went from no subscribers to like 40 or something, so I was like, let's take the next, the natural step on the success ladder. Maybe if you're lucky one day, I'll tell you how you can become this successful, but until then, not telling any of my secrets to you. This has to get more sharp than that, right? Maybe not. Hey, that's kind of nice. So yeah, got a Mac. I also got, because I purchased this with a discount, I got also AirPods, okay? AirPods is just like normal Apple headphones with a string, but no string. So I can do stuff like when I've got the computer set up, I can walk away and I can still be listening to the music that I'm listening to, or the podcast that I'm listening to, or a video lecture, which is how all classes are done now because the world's on fire. Tell me what you think. Is that, can you even see that? I don't know. Yeah, we're killing it. Recording this on a phone, because it's actually the best quality camera I've got. You know what? It doesn't matter the quality of camera. What matters is the quality of content, which is garbage. What else was I going to talk about? One note for the Apple people, just if somebody could send this to them or something, if somebody could call a senator, I don't know if that would help, but if somebody could just get in contact with Apple, that would be great. Apple, if you're listening, we will be. The AirPods, great, love them, everything about them, it's great. You did a good job, worked hard, I'm proud of you guys. It's time to start preparations for next Christmas. I will say if I had one note to give, which I do, it would be, if I'm in, say, the university library, and I'm, say, walking around studying and I'm looking for a book, it's not something that's happened, let's just say, for a friend. And let's say I'm looking for it, and oh, what's that? I got a little case for him. I don't know if you guys have seen, you don't have to be rich to get these, you just have to use the discount that I use, or you could be rich. I hate how those are connected. But if I've got these around and I'm listening to my, music, and I walk to go get films and filmmakers, or my friend does. I wasn't doing this. If I forget and I take them out of my ears and it pauses and then I put them in this case, what I don't like is how it disconnects and then it starts playing the Animal Crossing New Horizons soundtrack at full volume in the university library. Let's just say that happened for a friend. It's a great soundtrack. I think everybody should listen to the Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's perfect study music. It really is. It's very complicated. It's cool because you can be like, take it out, pause. But if you put them back in the case, it's like, no, we're good. He just wants to listen to this on full blast in the library. I don't play Animal Crossing New Horizons. I don't play a lot of video games, but I do love that soundtrack. It's music, baby. So, Nick, you might be asking, Nick, what's the next? No! So Nick, you might be asking, what's the next second part of your, what's the other thing you wanted to talk about? Well, thanks for asking. This is just different. This second thing. I wanted to talk about this. Recently, we acquired a video resource, YouTube TV. Moving on up. We got YouTube TV in my house, actually a while ago, for just having it around the house. And it's great. Everything about it is great. When growing up, I didn't have cable. That's true. It's like, I didn't have Disney. Man. Ouch. I shouldn't, this is the worst part of these videos. Didn't have Disney, didn't have, Nickelodeon, didn't have Cartoon Network as a kid, didn't have Discovery, didn't have, TLC, wish I had, am I right? My Strange Addiction, Lovers, I don't know what that's about. Dr. Pimple Popper, I don't think that should be legal in America. Anyway, you know what, that one's just going behind my ear because I'm not dealing with all this today. I hate making videos. So I've got all the cable channels now by proxy of YouTube TV, but I've got them all now. I've got Disney, Disney XD, Disney Junior, only the Disney channels is what I watch. None of that really interests me because the only thing I like to watch is the Food Network or sometimes HGTV. Mostly the Food Network. So what's been on my mind is the show Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. If you don't know what Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives is, what? It's amazing. Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives is a show featuring famed celebrity chef host Guy Fieri. You can't tell me I'm wrong. You didn't hear what I said. Rewatch it. Rewind 10 seconds and look what I said. You won't be able to tell. Guy Fieri. And the premise of the show is there's places to eat all over America. And I love this show for a lot of different reasons. Every episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, it goes like this. Guy Fieri's like giant red horse with flame streaks on the side, just like rolls into frame and he's like, hey, I'm Guy Fieri. He says Fieri. Hey, I'm Guy Fieri. This week I'm in Houston, where I always am, to check out a Filipino-Moroccan fusion pancake place that's been cooking up flapjacks the same way since it opened in 1952. This mom and pop place it has a super secret sauce that it puts on all its special pancakes, and I'm here to find out what locals love most about this awesome dish. Every one of them is like that. I love it for a lot of different reasons. First of all, everything is gross about the show. The way they make stuff is always gross. He's never like, I'm checking out like a really clean sushi restaurant. Well, it's called Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, so I guess that kind of explains. Like a hole in the wall or a greasy spoon, mom and pop. Those are all ways of saying the same thing. Mainly the reason that I love it is nostalgia. Anytime I would go to a hotel, that was what I would put on. Didn't have it at home. Cable, it was on hotel TV. What else are you gonna watch on a hotel TV? Casper, the Friendly Ghost movie. And what's up? Because that camera stopped recording. So we're just, you know what? I just want to get done. So anyway, basically that was the whole like thing. And it was something about Guy Fieri's personality. And then he would always try the food. Hold on, let's see if this helps. A little bit. He would try it and he would just be like, that's a flavor bomb sandwich. He had this whole fiction that was Flavor Town because he referred to it so much. He would just like passingly say, man, you're such a good, you're so good at making that barbecue brisket. You're the mayor of Flavor Town. And like just slowly over time, there was a whole fiction established of Flavor Town. It had rules, it had characters, but he wasn't even thinking about it as he was saying. He would just be like, man, using that much sriracha sauce is illegal in Flavor Town. And it's like, that's a new law. Like that's a law of Flavor Town. Places, if you go to places sometimes, you'll go to like Mama Cindy's Dairy Burger Joint. And I'm so sick of this. Mama Cindy's Burgers and Fries and Milkshakes. And that was like the name of her establishment. And in the window, she has just like packaging tape. It just says like, visited by Guy Fieri, features on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Probably 400 restaurants across the country have this. I've certainly been to some of them, not even knowing that they had been visited. Odds are, if you're in a restaurant and you're like, feels like all these framed pictures of celebrities, like local celebrities that have signed their names on the walls, and like the fact that there's probably not a single other one of these places that exist in the whole rest of the Western world. If you're thinking that in your head, odds are Guy Fieri's been there. The odds are high. He's been to a lot of different places. Anyway, I love the show. I've been thinking about it because it's on, and I don't get to watch it that much still. I wish I could. He's got so many shows on there. He's got Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. He's got Guy's Grocery Games. I don't get what it is about this guy in alliterations, because he doesn't feel like an English major, I'll tell you that, if you listen to him talk. The words he says, which include flavortastic and bommin', awesome, these things lead me to believe he's not an English major. It's so good, and if he doesn't remind you of a hotel, that's probably everybody. It only reminds me of a hotel because that's what I chose to watch on there. Even as a child, that's the kind of childhood I had. I'm happy with my childhood. Shut up. Well, these pencils are sharp, and they really hurt. I don't know why you make me do this all the time. Thanks for watching. Kind of just feel like I have to say that. Like, you know, hope you enjoyed it. I don't care. And yeah, get used to short videos. Hey, by the way, because she's the worst. So get used to shorter and way less effort videos. I've been putting way too much effort into all this. Get used to hoodies. Don't get used to hoodies. I'm still gonna dress nice. That's part of me. Stop expecting so much. Love you guys. Now that I said I love you guys and the video's over, and it's just me in the room with the 70s music playing in the background, just with the tripod that I hate you. It's kind of lonely. Kind of miss you guys already.
Photographs and memories, Christmas cards you sent to me.
So let's say that you're 2 hours east of Los Angeles and an hour north of San Diego and 4 hours southwest of Las Vegas. Where does that have you? Right in the middle of the wine country of Temecula.
Karate. Chop. What?
This is Hobo's Barbecue.
It's the best barbecue I've had in Southern California.
It's a lot of cinnamon, Al. That's a big brisket. It's a nice fortified mayo. Nice call there. Did you just eat off my plate, Al?
A little bit.
Wait a second. Lasagna at a barbecue joint.
We decorated every one of these, initials, a couple hearts.
I'm proud of him, that's really good.
He had a whole, like, what did I just do with my arms? Did you see? Yeah, it's still here. Bye.